evening. This is Chris with GottaBeMobile.com, and I am going through the process of converting from Android to Windows Phone 7. I've got the HTC Titan here, and something I've been doing today is checking out Twitter applications. One of the things I'm doing on Gotta Be Mobile is I am going through and looking at all the applications that I use on Android and how I'm going to convert over to Windows Phone and make a transition here. So one of the things is we definitely need to have a Twitter application, and unlike iOS and Android, the Twitter app, the official Twitter app, which is right here in the light blue for Windows Phone 7, is sufficient, but it's doesn't have a lot of features. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take you through some of these Twitter applications and show you just the basics of each of the applications and comment on what I like and what I don't. And this video will accompany a kind of mini review of all these applications that I'm going to show you tonight here. So anyway, here's your timeline on your basic Twitter app here, and as you see, you've got a refresh button there. You can't pull it down like you can the rest of them, and it's decently quick, but when the application first starts, it's not all that quick. So mentions, hit update to see them, and then you got your direct messages. So and you can also create lists here and whatnot. So we can go to settings, and it's got some pretty decent modifications that you could do to change the look and the size of the fonts and whatnot. And you can add and create accounts. General, you can change your font size, to whatever font size you want. I chose the smallest there, but I'm not actually going to be using this application. So image quality, tweet cache, blah blah blah. Services, you click over your services, you can choose which application or which photo hosting site that you're going to upload pictures when you take one with your phone and attach it to a tweet. So anyway, and then you can change themes from light to dark, and in order to see it as it says here, you got to restart the application, which we can do there real quick for you. And now I'm on a light theme, which I would prefer if I was actually going to use this application. So the biggest problem I have with it is it's not very feature rich. It doesn't have any live tile or notification support, so it won't run in the background and let you know while your phone's in your pocket or your case or whatever that you just got an @reply or a direct message or whatnot. So the next one I'm going to show you is Rowie, which is so far one of my favorites. It's very feature rich, and it actually has live tiles that work. If you notice, before I clicked on that live tile, it showed me that I've had a direct message and an @reply since the last time. So what I'm going to do here is, and you can scroll all the way back up to there, but you can hit timeline and go all the way to the top, and that's the last tweet there 21 seconds ago. So I'm going to go ahead and make a tweet and say somebody @reply me, and I'm going to say I'm live on video. And I'm going to go ahead and send that, and we'll see what happens here. Out of the applications I'm going to show you here, this Rowie application is the only one that appears to have the live tiles at work. Seismic kind of works, but I'm not sure it's totally accurate right now. So and you got mentions, and then you got your messages, and that's about it. So it's not one thing I don't like. There's not a lot of you can configure your timelines, your mentions, and messages, and which order you see them in, but there's not a lot of customization for like the theme and the colors and whatnot. So let's see here, configure, and then you got about settings here, and you can change your sync settings. MetroTwit, which is a desktop application, you can actually sync it to where it knows what you read on your desktop, and then you go on your phone, it already knows you read that tweet. So you can set the font size, which I've got set to small, and you can open a link in its internal browser or Internet Explorer if you click on a link in a tweet or whatnot, and So, and that's about it for the settings on this thing. The live tile automatically works for you once you pin the tile to your home screen, like I've got right here. Rowie, you'll see one at reply. And let's see if somebody just hit me up after I said that. Mentions Jason Dunn, hey hillbilly. Yeah, thanks Jason. So there we go. The next one I'm going to show you is right below here, Birdsong. This one's a pretty popular one, and one that I kind of like. As you can see, it loads up pretty good. One thing I do like about this one over the other apps is it actually tells you, you see those numbers popping up there. Since the last time I ran it, I've got 0 DMs, 2 at replies, and that's an email telling me I got a reply, and 28 on my timeline there. So I could go to there, and somebody else has hit a reply since Jason called me a hillbilly. Reply, and that's it. So, but the problem that I have with this application, it's very nice, it's pretty quick, and it is customizable as well. But as you can see, there's no notifications there. Unless I've missed something, I'm not seeing anything there. I don't know. With Seismic, you actually had to create an additional live tile. You know, this isn't going to update, but that is also seismic as well. So the next one I'm going to show you is MoTweets. There's nothing really wrong with this one. I don't really like the icon. The biggest problem I have with this one, I like the fact that on my timeline I can pull down to update like you do with they're talking about me now. You can pull down like you can with the Android and iOS official Twitter client. You just pull it down to do the update, if you'll see right here loading. But the problem I don't like with it though is this more button here. In order to see more, you can't just keep scrolling. You got to hit more and then scroll again, and then more and scroll again, and that's just annoying to me. But just like the other ones, you can go side to side and see your mentions, your inbox, and then back to your timeline. So it's a pretty good application, but there's some things I don't like. And even though they say there's supposed to be a live tile support, I don't see that either. So I might be doing something wrong here. If I'm going to just use these just today. Some of these I've actually used longer than today. Last year when I was using Windows Phone 7, I downloaded Seismic, Bees, and MoTweets as well. So I just got two. This has said 19 for the last probably 30 minutes, and I just got 2 more at replies based on my asking somebody to reply to me. And so anyway, this just went straight into MoTweets here. I got hit oh, there we go, it came up, and they're talking about more about Southern people. So but anyway, it didn't update for that 19 to what I would expect to be 21. So this is, like I said, that was Seismic, and it's pretty good. You can add multiple accounts, and you can also do Facebook on this one, but the live tile doesn't do it for me, if you will. So it's pretty quick. You know, when you bring things up, it comes up, hit refresh to go there. I've got nothing. You can see the little dots going across, and direct messages, so forth. As far as customization, there's not a lot of customization that you can do with it. So display, you go here and you can tell how many updates to bring in and blah blah blah, but you can't, from what I can find, you can't set, you know, to go from a light or dark background or change the font size. So the next one we're going to look at here, we've done MoTweets, official Twitter, we've done Birdsong, we've done Rowie, is this one, Bees. No need to really show you this, but it doesn't work. It worked back in the fall, but now Twitter connection problem, it just doesn't work anymore, and there's all sorts of lots of complaints in the marketplace comments saying the same, that it doesn't work for them. So let's see what we're up to here now. Come on, flip over. There we go. Still says 19. And you see Rowie up here. It's got 1 at reply, which since the last time I've run it has 1. And if you watch that tile, you can see just like a little quick blurb of part of what that tweet is. So In the next one we're going to look at here, you can see my name there. This is Mido. This is one of the new up-and-coming ones that I really like. It's got a very interesting name, but it's a very fast and very customizable one, and I'm not sure about the live tiles yet, so I have not seen any live tiles pop up. But you got to refresh it like this, and you know, we'll refresh this one. But this one has a lot of customization that you can do with it. If you go here to settings, you can tell how many tweets you want on a refresh, show the maps, automatically show links. On startup, you can tell it which screen you want to start up on, whether you want to see your mentions first, your messages, your favorites, or the timeline, which I've got to set the timeline. And over here, you've got updating, and it'll tell how often it'll update only on Wi-Fi. Location, you can turn that on and off, and you can add, well, I don't think you can add multiple accounts on this one, just this one. So pretty much that's it. So far from what I have gathered, I'm really liking Rowie because, as you can see, we've updated to 2. The live tile actually works. I mean, I can see my little picture flopping up and down on this one, but it's not showing me anything, so I'm not sure that that's actually working. But like I said, it says I've got 2 updates since the last time, and when I click on it, it goes straight to my mentions, and we hit refresh, and we should see 1 or 2 more up here, and there are. So far, my favorites, like I said, are Rowie and Mido, with Birdsong coming in a close third. MoTweets is very capable, very powerful, got a lot of excuse me, a lot of real neat features, but live tiles, we got to get that, and if it doesn't work, then I can't do it. So, but anyway, that was just a little quick look at those applications. If you want to check out the post on GottaBeMobile.com, you'll see you know, how much each of them cost. Every one of these except for Twitter, Official Client, Seismic, and Bees, which doesn't work, are free. Rowie is the most expensive at $2.99. I think Birdsong is 99 cents, and I believe that Mido is $1.99. It might be 99 cents, I'm not sure, but anyway, so check out our my little mini review there, and like I said, I'm not reviewing each of these. I was just kind of giving you a little tour of it, and I'm sure I missed some things that some people might consider more important than I do, but the live tile support is pretty much my favorite, or not my favorite, but my biggest concern. Speed of how quickly the updates, the ability for the application to know where you left off reading, and just working. I mean, having the live tile actually work is a plus for me, so I don't want to have to jump into there every 5 minutes to see if I've actually got somebody saying something to me. I can just look right here on the front screen here and say, hey, wow, 2 people said something to me. So pop in there, read what they got to say, and get on back to work. Just like their initial marketing, get in, get out, get back to work, or get back to life, or whatever it was. So anyway, this is Chris, Gotta Be Mobile. Thanks for watching.